the boos instantly.
I dare not interrupt her.
Are you serious right now?
Yes!
Come on, CJ. You need to stop. I'll call the show by myself. I don't care. It's catchy. I'll give it to you, CJ. I'll give it to you. You're right. You're right.
It's musical junk food. Kingsley was originally scheduled to face Wanda Del Rey in Event 1, but was interrupted by the Mountie. And now Kingsley's been interrupted by the Wild Child. What a main event on Event 1 at Clash of the Coast involving Team NCCW.
I think this match could very well steal the show. Jody Threat, we talked on show 1 about all her accolades, a TNA Knockouts Tag Team Champion. She's been in this scene for so long, has led the way for women's wrestling in Ontario and across Canada. Kingsley's coming in here and needs to use this opportunity to show the Canadian scene what she's made of, that she can compete with the best this country has to offer.
Here's the thing though, Sean. Kingsley might have the biggest advantage almost out of everyone in the locker room tonight. You know why? Because she only wrestled once, and it's right now, while Jody Threat was involved in a massive 6-person main event.
You're absolutely right. We don't know what bruises Jody Threat will be bringing into a match like this. We know that Kingsley is fresh, if she can get focused here.
I mean, there was some complications, and Wanda Del Rey could not come in for the show 1, but we'll see her later tonight in that 4-way match. But as Jody Threat,
strength advantage on display here right away.
Strength advantage, and I think Jody Threat's going to have a lot of advantage over Kingsley. And while Kingsley has the golden vocal cords that she has, it's only going to save her so much inside of the side of the ring. But Kingsley is very impressive with herself. Got that win in that triple threat at Hell or High Water.
Well, she used her brain to win that, right?
She sure did.
That's what she's going to have to do here against Jody, too, because we talked about tail of the tapes on show 1. You look at the tail of the tape here, the advantages are all with Jody.
It really is. Jody Threat is not only has wrestled all across Canada, is a regular on TNA wrestling programming, and she's also a teacher herself for her own wrestling school. She knows so much.
She has so much knowledge. She's probably forgotten more about wrestling than most people on this show have ever known.
And as now Kingsley trying to ask for a test of strength against Jody Threat, which is...
I think this is mind games. I think she knows the strength is not on her side.
Well, as we are building our women's division here, we would love to announce that we will be crowning our inaugural NCCW Women's Champion. On February 22nd, we are back at Simcoe for a show we like to call No Man's Land. We will have a lot of women wrestling-focused matches and headlining with our inaugural crowning of our NCCW Women's Champion.
What a moment that's going to be, CJ. I can't wait to be on the call with you for that one.
It's going to be incredible, and tickets will be on sale very soon. Keep your eyes and ears peeled to NCCW social media for more, as now Kingsley wants to put her name in the running, but someone like Jody Threat, being an inaugural champion here at NCCW with a lariat like that one and only a 2 count from head referee Ken Kensington, would be such a way to put a stamp on NCCW.
And as you make that announcement, And we watch a match like this, it makes a match like this even that much more important. We've known that NCCW is working towards a women's champion. Now we have a date. We know that it will be the next show on February 22nd. Every win matters here in NCCW. We've said that all along. It's never been more true than right here in a match like this.
As Jody jumps Kingsley on the ring apron, she rolled on the outside, and now she's on the inside. Well, it seems like
a
little liquid courage. Jody Threat can drink and fight like the rest of them, and the best of them.
And this is the brains again, right? She's trying to get in Jody's head. She's trying to frustrate Jody here.
I mean, I got to give it to someone like Kingsley. Playing the mind games. Hey man, hey man. Look, it's catchy, and I'll call it fairly that Kingsley knows exactly what she is doing in situations like this.
And like we talked about, she knows where her advantages are. She needs to make this kind of match. This is where she finds success. She gets in her opponent's head, she frustrates them, and forces them to make a mistake.
Kingsley is threatening to call her mom?
That's what I thought I heard too. I'm not sure how effective that would be.
I don't know what's going on with Mama Kingsley.
Yeah, I assume that she's back in Australia.
Mama Kingsley, also a singer?
Using a child. Protection. My goodness.
That's kind of low. But also, that kid better be surprised because she's about to be possibly used as a weapon.
Oh, see, this is the brain, right?
As Ken Kensington trying to get our competitors back inside of the ring. Very nice that everybody is opening the barricades for everybody to let the wrestlers back in. It's very different here in Canada than it is in the States, unfortunately. It's very, very kind of you.
Yes. Now it's Kingsley on the advantage. She can't let up.
She really can't. I mean, you give someone like Jody Threat an inch, she'll walk a mile, or excuse me, a kilometer.
Well played.
Thank you. I might as well use the correct vernacular.
I'm not sure that the turn of phrase changes, but I appreciate the thought. Yeah. And it's all over Jody here. Again, this is the strategy. This is the play here, right? Get her down, keep her down.
So now Kingsley in control over somebody like Jody Threat, which is quite impressive. I mean, Kingsley has been trained by the likes of the Eagles family in Australia, most notably by Robbie Eagles, former IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion in New Japan Pro Wrestling. You know, there's a lot of great wrestling in Australia. While it is almost separated from the rest of the world, there's a lot of good wrestling out of there, much like there's a lot of good wrestling in Ontario, and especially here in Norfolk.
Absolutely, the Australian scene is criminally underrated, much like our own. I agree with you. Getting a talent like Kingsley to come here and compete is a huge feather in the cap for NCCW and a huge credit to the competition here in Ontario. That she knew this was a place she could come to make her name, reach the next level.
Those
physicality. We've not seen physicality like this from Kingsley.
It's very impressive, and it's wicked kicks from Kingsley, but it's only going to go so far.
One too many.
From the likes of Jody Threat.
Oh, you can hear that.
Oof. I mean, I've called my fair share of Jody Threat matches, and she's always impressive, but sometimes maybe more bronze than brains, especially she just hit all of the ring ropes, which are not necessarily ropes. We call them ropes, but they're high-tension wires. As Kingsley took the opportunity for a baseball drop kick there.
And I think the real damage there is not necessarily in the drop kick as much as Jody hitting that hardwood floor there.
Oh, absolutely.
Brutal.
We are headlining Chaos on the Coast. This second of our double event here in Cordova with an NCCW heavyweight title match.
I'm just going to keep calling it Cordova.
I'm trying not to. I'm glad you shed light on it. Now I'm going to be subconscious. But It's still going to be a fantastic event in Port Dover.
There you go.
There I go.
Good job.
Here with the NCCW heavyweight title match, and now Kingsley doing some fantastic suplexing.
You know, I will give Kingsley a lot of credit in the time we've seen her. She has improved so much as a professional.
Look at that bridge!
Look at that hiding the bridge. That is beautiful.
Fantastic execution from Kingsley.
And now she's all over Jody. You saw this coming.
I did it. The Style Siren really showcasing a lot of wrestling acumen from the historic Jody Threat.
Yeah, I mean, and we talked about Jody being in her second match, maybe Kingsley in her first. There's an advantage there. You can't take it away from Kingsley, though, that she's out here competing with one of the very best women's wrestlers in the world today.
That's absolutely true, but Jody Threat is going to use a lot of that power and speed to her advantage, and it's going to knock Kingsley off her block in any moment, and it might be this one right here with these.
She let her get back to her feet. Talks about how she had to keep Jody down, and she did a great job there for a while. Now that she's back on her feet, Jody's back in control.
Kingsley trying to escape, but once again, draped on side of the ropes, and here we go.
Where you want to be?
Oh, did you hear the impact from all of those knees to the back of Kingsley? And Kingsley now trying to go for something but caught with a Michinoku driver there.
Enough. Look at the heart of Kingsley here. Again, we've poked fun at her. We've talked about her singing.
Let's go. For the record.
But yeah, I mean, Kingsley is showing heart here. She's showing why she's one of the very best in Ontario right now.
Absolutely. There we go from the DVD position. And Kingsley finding the eyes, finding a shortcut, creating space. Kingsley fighting back from the ropes. Reversal.
Wrist control.
Oh wow, belly to back suplex there. 1, 2.
Belly to belly, yeah. You got it. 2.
Maybe just not enough to put the likes of Jody Threat down.
I wonder what it is with Kingsley. She thought this would be a little easier than it is. Not sure why.
Let's see.
Rounded again, though. This is the strategy.
Very impressive single leg crab from Kingsley.
Really twisting at that leg there. He's not going to go easily, though. The spear! Jody beats people with that all the time. Unbelievable. I've seen Jody put away some of the very best wrestlers in Ontario with that same move. Kingsley refused to stay down. I think she knows what a win here does for her career. Not only here in NCCW, where she'll put herself directly in line for an NCCW Women's Championship match come February, but also across the wrestling scene.
Is this more mind games, or is Kingsley trying to give up on this?
My guess is with the heart she's shown throughout this match, this is more mind games. That cry sounds awfully fake to me.
It really is. I've been around enough kids. I know what a fake cry is.
Yeah, I've heard 1 or 2 of them. I don't know this strategy.
And here we go. I think it's time for bed, Kingsley. Very nice. Explode our suplex there.
Oh, using the momentum against her there.
That's what Kingsley needed to do.
Absolutely.
Let's see what we got going on. Sunset flip. 1, 2, 3.
Got her. She got her.
Wow.
Unbelievable. Jody hit that post. Jody hit that post, and I think she was momentarily dazed. Just long enough.
As Kingsley yelling at the children, saying that she won. Now NCCW management.
Run, Kingsley.
You better run,
Run.
Kingsley.
No time to celebrate.
NCCW management might have to put her in contention.
I don't know how you don't at this point.
At this point, we'll win over Jody Threat.
She also won the triple threat match at Hell or High Water.
No Man's Land, February 22nd at Simcoe.